usually do is ask the parent, to talk to the child and find out what instrument is really speaking to them. What instrument do they really respond to? Sometimes they might really want to play guitar, but they know the parents want them to do piano, so they'll tell the parent, I want to do piano. Yeah, piano sounds good because they want to please the parents. But I ask the parents to just really talk to the child and find out what instrument they're really excited.
Hi, I'm Caroline Gow in the Baird and Warner-Glenbrook office. Music has been such a big part of my life and for my family too, and we've had to reinvent new ways to create music. And today I'm at Christopher Laughlin School of Music here in Northbrook, and here they have private and group lessons, and they're already into their summer session. So thank you so much, Christopher and Barb, for having me here today.
Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. So I know you have a new renovated space. Why don't you tell us what kind of things you've had challenges over the spring and getting into this new situation we have here?
Sure. Well, of course, when COVID hit, we had to move to online lessons instead of in person. So we quickly adjusted and set up. All our teachers worked on their own to figure out the best way for them to interact with their students. So some use Zoom, some use FaceTime or Skype or other means. But the teachers have been teaching primarily from their homes. Some have come in to teach remotely using our facility. But overall, the adjustment went very well. The students were really receptive to it and very cooperative. So we kept going very strong. Our enrollment stayed real strong through the spring. So recently we've decided to reopen our doors and invite students and teachers to come back in. So some of our lessons remain online, some of them are in person, and we're hoping to be fully back in person with the beginning of our fall semester.
Fabulous, and we will give you a tour of the different renovated rooms and how they have been operating with plexiglass and dual pianos and things. But Chris, tell us about a day in the life of your school here.
Well, we offer primarily private lessons in a variety of instruments. So on a weekday, typically we start teaching at around 3 or 4 in the afternoon after the kids get off school. We have 10 teaching studios, so on some days all 10 of them are running. We might have piano lessons, drum lessons, voice lessons all going on in different rooms. We work into the evening, giving the private lessons and group lessons. And on weekends, primarily on Saturdays, we're open from around 9 till 3.
And what sorts of performances are you able to offer in this new normal?
Well, typically we do recitals in a public space twice a year. Of course, this spring we had to move our recitals online, so our teachers set up Zoom recitals. They worked really well. They're actually kind of fun. I sat in on all of them, helped run them. Some of the students performed live via Zoom. Others submitted videos, which I then broadcast on the Zoom recital. And it worked kind of like a TV show, so it was fun for everybody. A nice change of pace. And I'd say it was still exciting, like a live performance.
And the other thing we did that was fun is during the quarantine, we had quarantine concerts, and so students would submit videos of themselves performing at home.
Oh,
and
sweet.
That was, a lot of people enjoyed doing that, so we would call it the Quarantine Concert Series. And that was a lot of videos that everyone was able to share and see what other students were still up to, even though they weren't together at the school.
And some of them were pretty creative, it wasn't just like the kids doing their normal thing. Like one of our violin students did something on ukulele. One of our voice students did a performance from her shower because she likes singing in the shower.
Oh, so funny, yeah.
So things like that. It was quite fun, and we put them all up on Facebook, and it was
fun.
a good time.
Cool.
When I got into, I thought I'd join in the game, so I got into making TikTok videos.
Oh, yeah, I've tried to do that and I haven't been successful with that yet.
Well,
Chris is now TikTok famous.
Yes, I'm officially TikTok.
Yeah.
I made quite a few TikTok videos just to kind of encourage the students to do it as well, and
so we were able to stay connected with our families and our students in spite of not being able to be at the school.
Right, pivoting to a new world. So here we are in one of the renovated rooms, and they've actually brought in another piano for the instructor to sit, and then the student can sit here, and they're 6 feet apart. It makes the teacher feel more comfortable, and they're just making it work. If a student is going about selecting a new instrument, how do you help them through that process?
Well, that does come up once in a while. A parent will call and say, I want my child to do music lessons. I'm not sure what instrument. They may want to sometimes they say guitar, sometimes they say piano, we're not sure what they want to do. And what I usually do is ask the parent, to talk to the child and find out what instrument is really speaking to them, what instrument do they really respond to. Sometimes they might really want to play guitar, but they know the parents want them to do piano, so they'll tell the parent, I want to do piano. Yeah, piano sounds good, because they want to please the parents. But I ask the parents to just really talk to the child and find out what instrument they're really excited. And if there's no clear choice, then I ask about their age and, the previous musical experience, and if they're very, very young, maybe violin is good, because believe it or not, that's a very good instrument to start really young. It's simpler than it seems to play the violin. Or piano is always a good choice, because you don't have to hold it. Some instruments, if they're bulky and awkward and they're hard to hold, they're not appropriate for a young child.
Or the Yamaha.
Yeah, and of course we have our group Yamaha program. Our Yamaha classes are great for kids, because they not only learn piano, but they learn musical skills like they learn oral skills, ear training. So they learn solfege, they learn music theory, etc. So it's a great beginning, and then from there they might be able to make a good choice on what instrument to focus on.
Nice. And tell me, what instruments do you teach here, both private and group lessons?
Sure. Piano, guitar, voice, drums, violin, cello, bass. Did I leave anything out? I don't think so. No, that's it. Yeah.
And if a parent wants to connect with you, how can they do that?
Well, visit us on the internet at laughlinschool.com. Call us at 847-205-4689. Or email us at info@laughlinschool.com.
Excellent. So we're going to give you a tour so you can see all the renovated spaces. Let's go.
So as you can see in our vocal studios, what we've done is we've added plexiglass to protect the student and the teacher from each other during one of the many changes we've made due to the coronavirus issues, and to keep everybody safe while they're at the school. So in addition to the plexiglass separating the teacher and students, we also have mandatory hand washing, hand sanitizing, and disinfectant wipes throughout the school, so everything can be disinfected between each student. So in addition to the wipes that the teachers can use on any of the common surfaces and piano keys, we also have the ultraviolet wands that can be used to sanitize piano keys and other common areas between students as well.
And we've rearranged the furniture in our teaching studios so that the teacher and student can be at least 6 feet apart.
Thanks so much for having me. So Chris and Barb, how are the fall classes going to look?
Well, we're going to resume in-person lessons as we did before, but we will still offer online lessons as an option to families who require it, either because a particular situation makes it risky for them to come in for in-person lessons, or if there's a teacher who feels that he or she might need to teach from home in case they show any symptoms of illness, just to be on the safe side. We're offering the option of in-home or online lessons to people who feel they need it. But we are encouraging people to come back for in-person lessons.
And our fall classes, we're going to limit the size of our group lessons to only 4 students for a class to enable us to have safe social distancing in the classes. We also require masks for all of our students while they're at the school, and the social distancing to keep everyone as safe as we can this fall.
So the show must go on. Come on over. These are the kinds of invaluable insights I share with my clients when they choose to work with me. Hire me today.